Phil Piledriver, singer with the band Cockney Reflex, a teenage idol to millions of young girls across England. But this man, for the past 10 years, has been in the clutches of a fast-expanding addiction. Phil would pay up to £300 for a small quantity of soy sauce, any form of sock cube, or a wholemeal produce. James Boswell, you've been in the band now for it's a year, isn't it? When did you first notice about Phil's problem?
Well, it's got to be about a year ago now. It came on like gradual, like, because we suddenly noticed that Phil was actually using soy sauce in rather large quantities. He put soy sauce on his ice cream. We noticed he was taking his baths in soy sauce, and it was only then that we realised Phil was a soy addict. Can I go now? By the way, have you got any Ajax on you by any chance?
No. When did you first when did you first realise that James had a problem?
Sort of about a year ago, when he just joined the band. He started sort of like just taking Ajax in rather large quantities. He started putting Ajax on his ice cream, sort of, and he started taking baths in Ajax. That's when we realised he was an Ajax addict. Can I go now? Oh, by the way, have you got any soy sauce on you by any chance? Just a little bit.
Goes it's got a chord in it, and it goes something like this. Oh yeah, I've got loads, man. Loads, I mean, like
Right, another one.
Another one. It's like
Is that what the chords here too there?
no, that's just
Chords on?
is it?
It's chords. Chuck him out! Get him out! Get him off his head! No! Good! You stupid dick, we're filming him! With a knife! Knife him! Oh! Get this person! 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. If you don't get off the stage, I'm gonna smash your face in. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And okay, this is the album shot. This is the album shot. James would like you in slightly. Close in, Danny.
What's that? Yeah.
Danny, put your arm around Phil. Make it look a bit more. Yeah, that's it. And pose. Danny, it must have been a very emotional time for you when Phil had his accident.
Scarring.
Could you tell me about that?
Well, as you know, it's very strenuous. It's been upsetting. The whole band's really, was totally disjointed. But James, he's gone to pick the new Phil from hospital.
The new Phil.
The new Phil. After from the accident, which happened on one of his.
Danny, mate, I've just picked Phil up from the hospital, like, but he's not quite the Phil you used to know, mate. In fact, his appearance has changed somewhat. I just wanted to warn you, like, in case you were really shocked by what he now looks like. Will you be?
He'll be okay. Don't worry. No, I've known him for years. Nothing can change our friendship.
As long as you're not going to be, like,
No.
physically repulsed by his appearance.
Get him in.
Okay, Phil, mate, come on in.
Bye, Danny.
Phil, man, it's all right. Oh my God, I touched him! Ah, God! Bastard! Do you think I look horrible?
You look alright, Phil.
Oh, just keep away from me, Phil, all right?
This song is called Water Super Fish. One, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, yeah.
What was your reason for throwing Phil out of your band?
Well, we'd just like to make it known at this point in time that the reason Phil...
I think what he's trying to say.
Look, the reason Phil was thrown out of the band had nothing to do with his face. Nothing at all. It was just musical differences.
We felt that he was going completely different.
The fact that the fans were throwing up all over the stage had nothing to do with the fact that Phil, in fact, left the band. He left of his own free will.
But we've read in all the national papers.
Well, you should know better than to read the papers, right?
That Phil was hard done by.
That is a complete
Let me quote.
bunch of... Yes.
I was hard done by. The Sun.
He said that.
News of the World.
Shocked, mate, I'm shocked.
That
James
was one of our
ate
quotes,
my
I'm
hamster.
afraid. We felt that was the worst thing he could have done to leaving the band. He's left us in.
He's left us in a pretty bad situation.
We're without
leaving
a
us.
singer.
We have no singer.
He's taken the manager along with him.
And the manager, yeah. He's actually left us in a rather
I think that
bad
really,
financial
I
position.
think it's the best thing could have happened
Yeah.
because if he's
Quote that, mate.
he's that sort of
Quote
person, and we're glad to
Fuck
get
off.
rid of him.
You telling me to fuck up there?
Were you hardly done by?
I was hardly done by. You see, they just victimised me ever since I had my accident. James used to hide my soy sauce under my bed. And he knew that my head was so swollen and deformed that I couldn't actually get my head underneath the bed. And I couldn't take my soy sauce. And then he just said to me, and he said this, he said, Phil, you're an ugly git, we're chucking you out of the band. And then he ate my hamster.
Phil, you've been doing some work recently, haven't you, on the latest Chris Hawthorne album, Japanese Election?
Yeah, I'm getting... it's okay being in Chris's band because Chris is a really great guy and he's also blind. And the audience he plays to don't seem to mind that I'm easily deformed.
Just undergone the Japanese Election tour. How are the audiences responding?
Well, we've had a great response from a few of the audiences, and the main problem I have is that every time I come on stage, people throw sharp implements at me, and like big metal boxes and stuff. And there's been 4 assassination attempts.
I think you know this one, lads. Sexy music.
Hey! We love you, Chris.
Oh, sexy music!
We love you, Chris.
Thanks, love.
You're the best, Chris.
Excuse me, could somebody just pop the keyboard player up?
I'll do
There
it.
was no need to knife him.
I'll do it.
Hang on a sec,
What's going on, mate?
this really has all been a bit crap, hasn't it?
What's going on?
I think really the whole film's completely.
Something's going wrong, yes, because no,
Get off!
I think I should be in the back a bit more.
You should have been,
My part was
Chris,
too
you should
small.
have been, your
Oh,
part,
don't be shoot! Oh, packing!
Chris, you should have been a lot further back.
Can we dismiss these? Can we dismiss these people from the actual...
Really,
You asked for it.
not a very good video, was it?
Ah!
That really wasn't.
that depth or something when I stand just behind you? You can see my face.
It's depth of field. Cuts depth within the frame.
Well,
Right,
that's
Fil.
stupid.